My dear friend, here is an imaginary story told by Professor H.C. Verma, the author of famous book Concepts of Physics, to just demonstrate what is wrong with the education system. Once there was a school with a KG class. In English book of the curriculum there was a line, "Father carries back to the office," and all the students were taught the same. However, there was one student who had always seen his father carrying laptop to office. In test, he just wrote, "Father carries laptop to the office." And guess what happened next? He was awarded 0 marks and scolded by the teacher. And the professor said these type of incidents kept happening with him, and where he had to give up his innovative ideas and accept whatever was expected to be written in the examination. When these students join for higher education, we have to ask them to develop the innovative thinking. And the professor said this is the problem with education system today. From childhood, innovative skills are being murdered by the system. Minds are made to believe in whatever is the printed form. And we need to change the system and encourage innovation at the grassroots level. Guys, in our society, Sharma auntie or Verma uncle used to talk about Agarwal's percentage and advise their children to be like him. Are people going to judge the talent of a student by just the percentage? In today's competitive world, education has become synonymous with the degrees. A person's worth is now measured in terms of number of degrees and the diplomas he accumulates, how much money they make. People often get confused between academics and education. And I believe acquiring skills and information is called academics, and whereas gaining knowledge and wisdom is just the education. And so what is true education? Why am I scared? What is wrong with the today's education system? Where am I going to learn about money? Why am I feared to ask questions? Am I the only one in this world having this problem? Why every student is not treated equally? Why am I bored at school? My friend, do you think you should just leave the education system as it is and just live with this faulty education system? Or else, do you think you can do something about our education system right now? Yes, you can do something. It's possible, but how do you do it? Here is a solution. I still remember these words from a movie called The Founder when Ray Kroc was listening to an audio tape from motivational album The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale, and he just said, while it may sound like a magical notion, it is in you to create your own future, where the greatest discovery of my generation is human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. So my friend, today is your life-changing day, and just remove all stuffs and the blind things you were told by your parents and the teachers and the society and your siblings. And are you ready to change your mindset right now? Let's begin. Guys, in today's world, many people confuse education with the knowledge. Education in India is defined in a very simple way. Have a basic qualification, earn a degree, and can accordingly meet the requirements needed to work in a job. That's simple. And guys, in our country, education is more about elimination than selection. The cream layer is being selected among tens of thousands of candidates, and it is them who make it to the top of the ladder. And what about the rest? They have to do whatever they have and are branded as average. And only those who can survive this rat race are considered to be smart. And so guys, here is the biggest lie in our society, who thinks if a student is in commerce or arts stream, this means that the student is either average or below average and they can't be successful in their lives. Even though any educated person in our society understands that choosing commerce or humanities doesn't make you any less in academics, but Indian parents and teachers are obsessed with engineering and medical careers only. This is the fact, guys. And Albert Einstein rightly said, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its entire life believing it's just stupid. And when we look at most successful people today, some weren't good at studies and they scored below average marks in their studies, but that didn't stop them from going forward and then became successful in their own field. So what if Usain Bolt was judged based on his marks in his high school? Guys, what if Sachin was told he was a dumb as he failed 10th standard exam? What if Lata Mangeshwar was told to do batting instead of singing? What if Neeraj Chopra was treated as a failure based on his communication skills? What if A.R. Rahman was laughed at because he can't memorize a mathematical formula? Guys, we would have lost the legends and never would have won the Oscars for India. We never would have won a gold medal for the first time ever in Olympics after 100 years in athletics. And Jamaica would have never won 8 gold medals in Olympics. We would have lost our Nightingale of India. And this list doesn't end here, guys. But this is the fact in today's world. This is the biggest flaw in our education system, where we are taught to learn the things rather than asking all the WH questions. More than to blame students who don't ask any questions, we can definitely blame the whole system. But remember, my friend, blaming creates lazy people. And so, whatever is the situation, it's totally your responsibility to ask questions. Most of the time, students are not even taught what is the reasoning behind the basics, because everyone is just interested in mugging up things rather than just knowing the logic. And let's remember, Newton never said, "Damn you apple for falling on my head," but he just asked, "Why did the apple fall?" So this is the questioning. He just asked the question and he got the answer. And guys, in today's world, it is just job oriented. Most of the students, they join engineering to get a decent job which will fulfill their basic requirements, and most of them get MBA to improve their lifestyles. According to a 2016 report by Aspiring Minds, nearly 80% of engineering graduates in India are not employable. Most of them are forced to take up jobs in non-engineering fields or remain unemployed. Why do you expect that India will ever produce businessmen and entrepreneurs like Larry Page, Mark Zuckerberg? And because the talents of India are waiting in a queue to get one employment, to get one happy life, and the success means having a flat in Metro City with one four-wheeler. I don't get shocked when postgraduates apply for the post of P1 because our education system doesn't provide the creativity. They don't teach how to take risks, how to tackle challenges. And remember, in our education system, for fair selection, everybody has to take the same examination. This is high time that you focus on actual learning and not just cramming stars and omitting in the final examination. And ask questions, okay? And don't leave until you get the solution. And using the power of internet and free content online to educate yourself in life. And guys, 3 dates की एक डायलॉग है ना, बच्चा काबिल बनो काबिल, कामयाबी तो झट मार के पीछे भागेगी. यानी कि don't run for the marks, just focus on learning and excellence, and even focus on practical experience, and your marks and your success will just follow you. In today's world, guys, you need to be more creative and think outside the box, and know that the creativity is under top 10 skills needed in 21st century by World Economic Forum. And you might remember Steve Wozniak once made a remark where he questioned the creativity of Indians. And he just said, the success for Indians is based on academic excellence and studying and learning, practicing and get an MBA and having a good job and a great life. One day you will own Mercedes, but where is the creativity? Is this the definition of success? When he made this remark, guys, people on Twitter, they went insane. But still, the system is just killing the creativity of students by selecting the toppers for many competitions just for fame of the school. And guys, exams are testing only the memory power, where the student who studied Ohm's law in 8th standard, he just can't remember the same question in the 10th standard, and he just say, I have to revise. And even parents never encourage or support their children in fields like agriculture, photography, movies, music, arts, dance, and they want their children to either become engineer, doctor, accountant, or a lawyer and earn a standard income. I think classifying students as toppers and failures according to grades and ranks doesn't make any sense anymore in this 21st century. And I think this is true in this today's world. And you might remember the useless homeworks and assignments which has no creativity. People even don't know why they write these assignments. And this is crazy, guys, where students just mug up textbooks and materials for temporary marks and grades and have no practical knowledge according to theoretical knowledge what they written in exam. In today's competitive world, education has become synonymous with degrees. And remember, guys, in life, it's not about how much money you make, but it's about how many lives you'll improve. The world needs problem solvers and crazy people who can change the world with great ideas, innovative products, smart solutions for the bigger problems. The world needs young people who can have crazy dreams and have no fear of failure. And who? never give up in pursuing their dreams. But the present system of education promotes cramming and is considered as a sole indicator of only merit. Well, this is quite difficult to answer, but let me try to crack it for you guys. True education is recognizing the true capabilities and talents of every student, no matter what their learning pace is, because each one of us is unique. The true education is judging a student by his intelligence, not by his percentage. The true education is studying to gain the knowledge, not just for sake of earning money. Because guys, remember, in life, it's all about how many people's lives you change and how big problem you try to solve. And wealth and money is always a byproduct. Why do you think countries like Sweden and Finland provide such an impeccable quality of education? This is because each child is allowed to play in those countries, learn and grow at their own pace. Even children with learning disabilities are never discriminated against or classified as abnormal. Guys, have curiosity and learn for learning, so that you develop into young adults who can contribute to humanity. Education's goal is to educate you how to think rather than what you think. It's more about cultivating the ability to think critically and independently than it is about imparting the knowledge. And finally guys, you really need to change your mindset and the mentality.
तो गाइस, अगर आप ये वीडियो पहली बार देख रहे हो तो यार इस वीडियो को एक लाइक दो, थम्स अप दो, और ये मुझे बहुत मदद होने वाली है. एंड इफ़ यू रियली वांट टू शेयर विद समवन, डू शेयर इट एंड डू सब्सक्राइब द चैनल. एक रेड बटन है यहाँ पे, क्लिक करो और देयर इज अ बेल आइकॉन, डू क्लिक इट सो यू गेट अ नोटिफिकेशन अबाउट हाउ यू कैन improve your communication skills. And this is it for today. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching this video, and see you the next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.